Today we're going to be covering a deck that I think might be the hardest deck I have played in years. Super cool, way over the top, does some really big things, has some insane turns. But boy, you have to work hard to get there to make it happen. But somehow the deck still wins. Alright, what's up Dragon Brood? We're going to be playing a very interesting deck today. This one comes by way of a big Japanese tournament that happened, I believe, last week. And I'd seen a couple people play it against me on the ladder. One time I beat it, one time I lost to it, but I was kind of curious what it was. So I hunted it down, found a list. It was a best of 3 list, so we don't know if it's going to work in best of 1. We're going to find out. But it plays nothing like anything else in Standard right now, which is why I wanted to look at it. So anyway, it plays a lot of early kind of setup cards. So we have some End of the Flood Maw, just to slow the opponent down, a few 3 steps ahead, obviously some counters, but can be used later for the copy portion, and we'll talk about that. It does play some shocks, Torch the Tower, not a surprise there, and Moment of Truth, so we can dig and try to find the cards that we want. Also have Artist Talent, and this is pretty cool because when we cast a non-creature spell, you can discard a card and draw a card, so it really helps you dig. And then you level up, all your non-creature spells cost 1 less, which is super nice. And then you go to 3rd level, if a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent, an opponent controls it deals that much plus 2. So all your stuff just does bonus damage, which is super nice. Then we have some Bitter Reunion, so this is another way to help us dig. Also could give us haste once we get the things out of the graveyard. Fires of Victory, another way to kind of draw, but mostly just more damage, keep stuff off you. We do have Brass's Tunnel Grinder. This is an interesting one because you do have multiple ways to put stuff into the graveyard, so this could possibly end up triggering fairly easily. And then on the backside, you're actually able to discover for X, where X is that creature's cost, which then lets you get a whole lot of spells going off. Ill-Timed Explosion, just a big sweeper removal. We love that. Only 1 Terror of the Peaks, but it is an interesting inclusion. And then we have Season of Weaving. So this lets us copy a thing, or we can just return everything that's a non-land, non-token, or we could draw cards. So this has shown up in other lists, usually like mono blue variants. We haven't really had it shown up here, but could work, especially if we get to play it for free with Capricious Hellraiser. This is kind of the key card to the deck, right? You're trying to load up your graveyard, play this thing, it gets the reduced cost, then you get to randomize some things in your graveyard, and maybe get to play some of these things for free. Now, if it does hit off right, and you get like Season of Weaving, and then you're able to copy this thing, and then you get to do it again, or maybe you get something like, I don't know, a Chandra, whatever, right? There's some big things you can do. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this list works, because I feel like it's going to struggle a bit, but at the same time, when it goes off, it's probably going to be awesome. That said, watch the video, let's see how this thing does, and at the end of the video, if you want to try it for yourself, you can go right down in the description. I'll have a link that takes you over to Moxfield. They're a channel sponsor. You can download this, give it a go for yourself. But for now, though, let's go see if this Hellraiser really does raise hell. Oh, man. We have a Tortured Tower. I mean, I guess we'll keep it, because we have this that can at least see if there's a land on top. There isn't. That goes in the graveyard. Alright. Here's hoping we find land, or else this is going to go a whole lot of nowhere. And the worst part is, I think I have to get an island, because if we draw a mountain, we want to be able to cast the 3 steps ahead. And there it is. We actually got the mountain, so it was a good call. Even though generally I'd rather have mountains, but under the circumstances, you take what you can get. All right, end the turn. I mean, we missed some land drops, which is not good. All right, that's helping. I mean, are they just playing a bunch of overlords, maybe? Alright, well, I'm going to have to discard something here, so I guess it'll be a Torch the Tower. Hey, Watkins. We're kind of having a staring contest at the moment. Yeah, no. Actually, I said I'll probably just use this. Because if I can just tie up their turns, I'm okay with that too. Because it's not like I have a bunch of other great uses for that. Wasn't expecting them to play a demon, though, if we're being honest. I really was kind of surprised by that. Oh my gosh, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I was kind of going to use this so I could draw and do something, but sure. And I don't want to waste like counters on stuff we can remove with spells. That's kind of silly. Yeah, this is definitely just a staring contest at the moment. Whatever their big creatures are, plus their removal versus our like card draw spells and whatever here. I think we just let that go, though. Alright, well, sadly, I think we have to take the land. We don't have to, but we kind of have to. Put this into the graveyard. Put that in the deck. And of course, now I'll just draw a land, because, you know, laws of magic. If I'm going to do that, I guess I just kill this now. And then just leave up counter magic. Okay, I don't feel too bad. We didn't find it there. What? I love it, though. I'm a fan of that card. But we would have had a little bit of trouble dealing with that thing. I guess here, I'm just going to do this. They're obviously playing things too big for Torch the Tower to do a damn thing to, so I'm not going to even worry about that. Alright, what do we have here? We have a lot of things we could get. I think I'm going to do this and just pass for the moment. Haywire Might. Sure, you got it. Not too worried about a Haywire Might. They're like, no haste things for you. Fortunately, that's not a big part of our game plan, so we don't mind. We're totally okay with that. Alright, if we get one more, that's 7 mana. We kind of need to get to 8 if we want to, like, Terror plus Hellraiser on the same turn. That might be a little greedy, too. But if we're finding the lands to do what we want to do, then sure. I am going to discard this. Ooh, might have been a wrong call. Might have been the wrong call, but we'll see. I've been trying to be very patient here because I genuinely don't know what the opponent's doing. Exile an artifact? Yeah, go for it. You got it, fam. I don't know what the connection is of these cards. Is this a known deck that I'm just not aware of? Because right now, I have genuinely no idea what's happening. Like, not even in the, like, funny haha kind of way. I, for real, just don't know. Like, I'm kind of stunned, actually. I guess we'll go for another one of these? Discarding Bitter Reunion? Or maybe I just Bitter Reunion discard this, because the way the game's going, we're probably not going to get to a point where we get to flip the... Well, we probably will, actually. But next turn, we'll try to do goofiness, and we'll see what happens. Alright. End the turn. I don't know what they're up to. We'll see. Like, I don't know at all. Like, opponent could play anything right now, and I don't even know if I'd be that surprised at this point. Like, anything seems like an actual viable thing they could play at the moment. Alright. What can I mean? Are we hoping? I don't even know what I want to hit here. They're debating doing something. I don't know if we even care if they do a thing. We'll see, though. Antonio from Italy. Hey, what's up? We are playing a very interesting deck we found from a Japanese tournament and trying to give it a go. Okay, so opponent just passed. So they obviously want to kill something. All right. My concern is the possibility of... Well, they have to have just multiple removal cards, right? I'm a little afraid for this to go to the graveyard because I feel it's just going to end up getting exiled. But I don't know. I think we just got to go for it. I mean, kill the Terror of the Peaks, take 3. Oh, it was Terra Sunder. Alright, cool. Not mad at that. I mean, they had to spend the good removal to get rid of it, so cool. We could return that just for sport. I don't want to waste an all-time explosion here, I don't think, because we'd just be drawing for no reason. I mean, I say drawing for no reason. Our hand's pretty weak, actually. I guess I will do that. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll decline. Already played a land for the turn. We'll pass. I'm assuming they have more removal or something here, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't blame the opponent. Like, if you've not seen this deck, you're probably worrying about what all you're going to have to play around. Almost to the same extent, I'm worried about what I got to play around from their side. Like, this is an odd little choice for removal, and it's like the one toxic thing we've seen. And then there was an Archfiend. That's just solid for damage, and Haywire does remove stuff. But then there's also O'Hare Kaslam, which is kind of wild. So right now, I don't know where any of this is going. Also, the opponent could make our life a little unhappy by attacking with their creature land. Okay, they're going to exile our graveyard. Fair enough. I'm into it. Makes sense. We'll just work on rebuilding it. You want to kill that? Sure. Sounds good. We weren't doing much with that anyway. Wait, did they not remove our graveyard? Alright. I genuinely thought that's what was about to happen. Oh, they didn't have enough green mana, maybe? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. No, they would have still had enough. Almost no matter how they're mana. What happened? Oh, that maybe came into play tap that turn. Alright, well, anyway. We are going to copy. Yeah, I think we're just going to draw copy. Sounds good. Copy that. We will play this. Hopefully we don't end up decking ourselves after all this mess. Another Season of Weaving. Put one into our hand. I guess it's just going to be this. That can go in the yard. And that go back in the deck. And then we will... How many cards do I have left? I have 26. Alright, we're probably okay. Do I need to kill anything, I guess, is the question. Bitter Union lets us attack here, but we're going to leave mana up for counters. So, I think I'm just going to Fires of Victory. And just get this back. I doubt I'll need it, but they seem concerned about our artifacts and enchantments, so maybe it keeps them somewhat distracted. Oh my gosh, we have so many cards. Yeah, go attacking. Also, I can discard that if I just want to, or sacrifice it if I want to torch a tower, kill that thing. What? Okay. What's happening right now, y'all? Like, I'm so confused by my opponent's deck. Why did they just shoot that for 3? It obviously is a 4/4. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I really don't. I'm just lost. Yeah, we don't love seeing that. That's disappointing. I mean, obviously they have multiples or something, or they wouldn't be doing it. But they've obviously been holding those to be able to remove stuff. I could have, I guess, waited to see if they play the second one. So that was a little quick trigger on my part. I should have waited. Destroy all untapped creatures? You got it, fam. Alright, let's go get a mountain. 23 cards left. I think we can get there now. We just have to be very, very careful. Though, what's left in our graveyard? We have Tunnel Grinder, Chandra, Weaving. That's not terrible as far as options go. Like, that's actually alright. But I think we're just going to Chandra, keep it simple here. We're going to go ahead and plus Chandra. I think we'll go ahead and play that. Hey, 62 people came over with Jay Villain. How's it going, friend? Sure, I guess we'll play a Tunnel Grinder. Oh, those are legendary, are they not? Alright, we'll keep that one. Alright, there's the other. Hellraiser, sure. Down to 20 cards, down to 19 cards. I guess I'll keep that. Alright, opponent's at 15. Now this kind of gives us a few different potential ways to win. Alright, you get my Tunnel Grinder. That's what I thought. So now... I mean, I guess we gotta go for it, right? I'm gonna assume they have at least one creature kill spell, though. It would be weird if they don't. That's cute, but not beneficial. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this straight up. Ugh. Oh, wait. We could copy. I was like, wait a minute. We don't actually have to attack with anything. Or draw anything, I mean. Let's just copy. We don't have to spend all the points. Just some of the points. So we'll copy this one. Target that one. Target that one. Yeah, now we're good. We're just going to get in with a big, silly attack here. Yep. That'll work. Oh, boy. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I wish, but we can't. Against an unknown opponent, that's probably good to keep, but we do at least have Torture Tower for now. Oh, well, we know what deck this is. Yeah, this is exactly the type of deck I don't think we could beat. Right? Because they play so many counters. I don't think there's a real way for us to get around stuff. We'll see. I mean, we can get lucky. Maybe they tap out or something along the way. But I'm going to assume this is just going to be a bad time for us. Like, we're doing nothing to their graveyards. They can get back all their fancy creatures they want to get. Fortunately, they didn't put anything over there yet, so that's good. Let's get this. Ooh, I was kind of hoping we would have just naturally found a third land. Would have been real nice. Ooh, boy, I don't know what to do here. This probably doesn't do much depending on what version they have. But this only kind of does a little bit. Whew, I'm going to gamble here. Alright, we at least found a land. So that's something. There's the Haughty Djinn. On the plus side, if we at least find an untapped land, we can kill a Haughty Djinn. Though they'll probably just reanimate it next turn. Actually, I guess we can kill it anyway with this. So that's fine, I suppose. Alright. I mean, does kind of slow down a little bit of what we want to do otherwise. But I think it's fine. Just get what we can. Pass the turn. But yeah, like I said, I assume we're going to see the Haughty Djinn again here. Just a matter of how much mana do they spend to get it back. Is it a helping hand or a reconstruction or whatever that thing? Okay, so it was a helping hand. Yeah, I don't think we, like I said, unless they're just tapping out for us, I don't see a way we beat that deck. Like, I have to play stuff knowing it's going to get countered. Like, so I guess we can lead with, like, Terror of the Peaks here. Knowing that ultimately we want to try to get through, like, an ill-time explosion or something. But yeah. Because there's zero way that this resolves, I imagine. Unless they're just going to bounce it back to our hand. Which, you know, is viable. Alright, I assumed that was a thing. So now it's just, how many more counters do they have? And the answer is usually a lot. Oh, are they going to fill the yard first before attacking us? No, they're just going to roll out 2 Haughty Djinns tapped out? Oh, opponents. For real, for real? For real, for really real? I feel like we just got handed a gift.
Fire doesn't need a plan.
All right. I mean, not to say they can't get them back or whatever, but that saves us a lot of damage. Yep, there's one of them. Is it both of them? They're like, enough of that Chandra.
No, this isn't happening.
All right, so what can we do here? That's only 4. We really need more than that. All right. I guess. I mean, we're mostly just fighting an uphill battle. I mean, maybe they waste a counter here. But even then, we don't have anything big enough to kill the Haughty Djinn. I mean, we'll draw 2 cards, so maybe we find something. Get rid of a 3 steps ahead. That kind of works. like sort of. Man, that's rough. All right. I mean, we're just hoping to draw something that costs 4 or more so we can get rid of Haughty Djinn and have a 3 steps ahead available. I mean, if not, I don't know what we do here. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Damn. Well, I guess we do the only thing we can do. Hope we get there. Like, YOLO, I guess? I don't know. I mean, there's a chance we miss, but, like, we don't really have a choice here. Oh. That's actually kind of okay. That, to me, says, like, they don't have another way to protect it, and we're not mad about that, actually. That... Okay. then you may discard 2. Draw 2 cards, then you may discard 2. When you do, yeah, I guess we just decline. Like, no need to do anything. We're not doing any damage. They didn't. All right, I'm just gonna pass here. I'm trying to figure out, like, do they just not have a counter, or are they only on defensive cards for Haughty Djinn? So I think we're just gonna have a quick little counter war here, which I'm not terribly upset at, because then it does mean our Capricious Hellraiser will probably get to do something. Okay, so they didn't have anything. Cool. Oh, because he's back. Of course. Why would I expect anything else? Okay, another ill-time explosion. Alright, let's try this. Now if it's the thing where we just have to pay 2 mana, we can pay 2 mana, so that's whatever. I dare you to return it to our hand. Yeah, I guess we'll ill-time explosion. I mean, it kills my dude too, but whatever. All right, we got there. Oh gosh, what is this? This is a mulligan is what that is. All right, keep this, get rid of that, and this will just have to be good enough. No clue if it is, but we really need it to be. And lately, when you see a black and a white land, that's not great. Though, them making a discard doesn't hurt us that much, because we kind of want stuff in the graveyard. I'm going to play this just so I can leave up Fires of Victory. Oh. They're opting not to do anything? Sure. I will discard Chandra. Because why not? Okay. Archfiend of the Dross. Fair. I think we're just going to play a few games here, bouncing an Archfiend and whatnot for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get an island here, just so I have access to some other stuff. The question is just a matter of, do we want to take... Actually, I guess I could just kill this guy, huh? Oh, I don't have enough mana. I need 5 to be able to draw another card. Never mind. What do we want to do then? I guess I could discard a Torch the Tower. And then still... Yeah, I guess I'll do that. And just see what we dig our way into. I don't hate those options. Alright, so things being what they are, I think we'll take a hit once, unless they play the other demon. Because we don't want to take 12, obviously. That would be terrible. Which they might do that, and they did. So, we're good, like I said, not wanting to take 12. So, this is going to be our play here. Alright. Can we get... Oh, man, I wanted an untapped land so I could kill that and counter the other thing. That would have been great. Oh, man. Oh, this hurts. Alright, I guess I gotta pass. I gotta risk taking some damage here. Dang. We went deep to try to get another land, too, and didn't get there. Damn, that really is hurtful. I mean, we'll take 4, go to 16. Ultimately can kill that next turn. Got a tap land. I guess it's fine, though. Torch of Towers are not quite what we're looking for here. graveyard count is at 6. It will be at 7. Could be 8 if we need it to be. I mean, I guess we could also just waste a Torch the Tower if we want to Capricious Hellraiser. However, we don't have great stuff in the graveyard except for Chandra right now. Alright, well, we'll try. Okay. Are they down to just holding a bunch of removal? Nope, they had another Archfiend. Okay, now things are getting a little interesting. So the graveyard is at 7. We can make it 8. We can make it 9. We could play this, but that doesn't really do anything, especially when they're holding 3 cards. What are we looking at here? I guess we do this. Another Torch the Tower. That's not good. I might... Oh, wait, but it has to be a non-creature that's in our graveyard. Damn. Damn. Alright, let's put this in hand. Put this in the graveyard. Put this in the library. And now we have access to more things. We can go ahead and try to Hellkite, or Hellraiser. But I'm just not sure what we do after that. This will flip this turn. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana on their turn. I just don't think it does anything is the problem. Alright, let's do it. Hey, Nifty Chris came over with some 29 viewers. We are playing a really silly Hellraiser deck. And trying to learn as we go along. So, come along for the ride. Thank you for the follows, by the way. We won some, but I feel like I'm stumbling into wins. Alright, opponent, I'm assuming, has a kill spell by now. I mean, this is going to go off anyway, whether they kill the Hellraiser or not. Well, I guess we Moment of Truth. Oh, actually... Yeah, I only get one of these, so I might as well just Moment of Truth. Yeah. Let's see what we find. Those were not great. If we're being honest, let's, man. I guess we put this in our hand. This in the yard, this into the deck. Alright. Yeah. End the turn. I mean, the good news is next turn we could return stuff to their hand to slow them down, so we won't be dead. If they play another Bloodletter, we'll be at 4, which is not great, but we'll also get a free spell. Yeah, I assumed that was there somewhere. Oh, wait, if they have... No, we'll just die now, actually, if they have the other thing. Oh, yeah, if they have it, we're dead. Right? No. We're still going to be at... We'll be at 2. Okay, so that's not too bad. We're going to be at 8. Virtue. Well, we're going to be bouncing all that anyway, so that's not a big concern. Okay. So now we can draw a card, return non-token permanents. We don't really have anything that's worth copying. So if we do that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaves us 1 mana available. Blah, not super exciting. But it draws us a couple of cards. The other option... No, that's not great either. Ugh. Sorry, opponent. I'm trying to figure out what to... I mean, I could also just kill this with the Ill-Time Explosion instead of trying to get cute here, but then they still have the Virtue, so... Yeah, I guess we kind of got to do this. Why are you not wanting to... Is this a... Oh, I have to cast a permanent with that to get the free spell. That's a problem. But alright, we're going to do it anyway. Return. Draw, draw. Still should have let me tap that for colorless, though. Would have been nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Sure. Get rid of this. Okay, another Season of Weaving. That's interesting. I don't know if we want a tapped land here or not, but the thing is, there's so many options here. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the land. I'll draw an untapped land, right? Nope, I just drew another tap land. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't quite get us what we want, but hey, welcome. You see a duress. Do what you will. They can get a Hellkite from us and play something for free on their side. Has to be a non-creature, so it's what it is. That's fine. So what's the plan here? We Chandra. But they'll only get one of those. If it's a duress, we kind of need Chandra onto the battlefield. Well, it doesn't matter. Both of those are bad, actually. Man. I mean, we have Terror, but nothing to go with unless we hit something for free off that. I think I'm just going to Chandra. And just see, maybe we get some... Oh, we got the other Chandra. Oh, man. What were the odds? Dang it. That's super unfortunate. Alright, that can stay on top. I guess I just plus... Because that only gives us 4 mana. Alright. Get red, red. There is a world where I could leave 1 red up, which is probably fine. Because like this, we could sack and copy and we still be able to kill that next turn. I'm just trying to figure out if we need to dig any more than that. I'm going to do it, though. And get rid of... Oh, gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my God. 9. I guess I'm going to... Well, but I know what's on top, too. That's 4 damage. Y'all, I don't know what to choose. I think I'm going to get rid of 3 steps ahead. Nope, I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this. Alright. Pass the turn. So what's going to happen here is that we'll get our... I'm assuming our Hellkite. Maybe they get one of their own creatures, actually. Maybe they don't want one of ours. Maybe that makes this a bad choice. Because I think I was set on them getting our Hellraiser, but maybe they don't actually want a Hellraiser. Like, I think a Hellraiser's a good gamble for them here. Okay, they're going for that. Not the most unreal choice, honestly. I get why they chose it. Please don't kill Chandra. Annoying. Because that's going to put us at 4. When you play an Answer, you may choose a new copy for ability triggers once each turn. Fair enough. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of this thing that deals double damage here. So we will bargain. I don't think I need to bargain. I just deal it for 4.
Now or never.
All right. All right, and I can Chandra to kill this if we feel we really need to. But there's a billion things that can happen right now, so I think we can start here. It gets us that, which is fine. Discard. Actually, have we played a land this turn? I'm going to discard that anyway. Alright, that's also fine. Then we get access to this, which we can shoot that. And we have a Fires of Victory, which is great. Can't really pay the kicker on it, but that's fine. Deal 4. Finish that off.
You're about to
Can't really do much else with it. Then we will plus Chandra.
We can do this together.
Play this. Get our attacks on. Oh, actually, crap. Forgot those just came into play. I needed to blow one of those up. Oh no! I just cost myself the game, I think. I was thinking I'd already sacrificed one and I could have attacked. Oh, that sucks. I might have done myself in. Yep, that makes sense. What did you get? Alright, get lost works. Yeah, what they don't know is we have a second secret Chandra. Well, I guess it's not a secret anymore. I don't have a Chandra. I mean, you gotta take it, right? Like, there's nothing else makes sense there. Alright, you have a demon. I go to 4. Man, that was such a good turn by them. And not having that extra attack is going to really come back to haunt me. Well, what does that do for us? Well, I mean, we could copy a Terror of the Peaks. Like, that's a thing. I could draw, copy. Draw, copy, Terror. Deal 5. Get rid of that. I would still need to draw into something with this. Discarding the ill-timed explosion. I mean, I guess that's the play. Alright. I mean, seems reasonable. I mean, if they have the removal spell, we die anyway, so it doesn't really change much. And it was just an ill-timed explosion. That's not great. That didn't work out. Alright, let's play this. This gives red mana, right? Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do. I feel like I can't afford to discard here. Because I need whatever plus that. Alright, I'm going to decline and hope we just hit something off these two. You know, that's as good as anything. That's as good as anything, actually. So we bounce a demon. Can discard to draw. I don't know that we need to, but I'm going to. I was trying to set up some other options, maybe. I mean, a sack it, draw a card. Makes sense. And then I think we just die. I think is how this is going to work. Because even if we give these haste, like, this is exactly it. By not attacking for 9 last turn, I took away our possibility of being able to win here. Yep, don't think we have anything. Man, I misplayed that terribly. We will keep this. And we'll just see if we can make this work. Oh, for sure. I think there's a lot of wild decks that I think that's exactly what the play queue is for. Like, while you're trying to figure things out, you go through the motions, you know, kind of learn what plays or what. Okay, what are we going to be doing here? Man, we just had to play one of these earlier. Dang it. Don't you know that this is already a bad matchup for us, opponent? Season of Weaving. We already have one. I'll probably put the other one back in the deck, though. We kind of want the land. So I guess we'll put this in hand. That can go in the graveyard. Actually, yeah. And then that can go back in the deck. And we'll just play this tapped here. And a Fable Passage. I think we'll keep that on top. Okay, I don't think there's much reason for us to do anything else here, so we'll just pass. Mostly because I want to be able to kill something, especially this thing if they get it back. I mean, first thing probably gets countered anyway, but then on our turn we can go ahead and ill-time explosion. I mean, if we don't have to use anything, great. I'm not going to be too upset about it. Sure. Alright. We'll go ahead and get a mountain. I mean, having the ill-time explosion does make this feel at least a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. So, counter number 1, I'm assuming. This is also bad because this only returns non-token stuff. So that could hurt too. Moment of truth. They're going to go digging for something, I assume. Oh, they're maybe just making bodies just so they have something on the battlefield. That'd be fair. Alright. Not to say they can't just reanimate it next turn too. I mean, that's a real possibility. Not doing much on this turn. They don't look to have any creature lands, so I'm just going to get rid of this so we can have all of our colored mana as we need it. Ooh. Didn't need that other Season of Weaving here. I guess? I mean, like, I don't know. I have to assume they have some number of counters still, so this is going to be a little rough going. Unless they're just going to get rid of our stuff here, get more creatures down, get some damage in. Then we're just going to ill-time explosion. Looks like that's what they want to do. I guess it gets more damage in, and it makes them a token, and it gets rid of our Brass's Tunnel Grinder. But they might be... Oh. Okay. Sure. Also have to be aware that they can instant speed give everything +1, so I need to do it for probably 4 to make sure we kill that. Not that it matters, we're probably just getting rid of a Season of Weaving, I think, is the game plan here. Just double checking if I want to do something else, but I think that is the play, since we have a backup one anyway. Yep. We have to discard 2 things, though. What's in the graveyard? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and put this in there. Alright. Now graveyard count is at 8. Nothing huge in there, though, other than Season of Weaving. But if we hit it, it's awesome. Alright. Don't know if that just means opponents leaving up counters or not, but that's what it feels like. So, let's go ahead and bait the first one. Because you're not doing anything else with blue-white. You're obviously countering, right? Yeah, no surprise there. Alright, so now when we play the Hellraiser, we'll get a trigger, and then we can start seeing what we want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wasn't expecting to get another Hellraiser in the process. If we do that, we can still Hellraiser after the fact? Sure. Let's see what you got, opponent. Alright. I guess they have another one of these things. Nope. Bryce's Tunnel Grinder. That's not what we wanted. Dang it. I guess I'll just put it in hand. I thought about putting it in play, but I kind of want combinations of all of these things. Do we think we could get away with killing that guy with the Fires of Victory? I feel like I'm supposed to try, but it's way more fun if we Season of Weaving. Because then we can copy, return. Actually, hold on. What's in our graveyard? We might hit the other Chandra, though. I'm willing to gamble. This is what we're here for, right? Let's go. Let's go copy, return. All right, well, they were out of cheap counters. Come on, Chandra. No. Boo. I tried to go for maximum greed factor. Didn't work. Should have just killed the Haughty Djinn. I generally thought, though, they might have had a chance to do something there. So, yeah, let's go Tunnel Grinder. All right, that works for me. Oh, do they just not have anything anymore? Did we exhaust all the things? That feels a little surprising. All right, I mean, we're just gonna try. Decline. We'll have some stuff going on next turn. All right. So, Haughty Djinn again, I'm assuming. Help again, get their Duder back. Makes sense. Now there's a chance they probably have like 3 steps ahead, if I were guessing. So, oh, we're a mana short. I was thinking like, oh no, because we're still missing another card in the yard. Okay, so I think we go full price here. Oh, wow. All right. That was not part of the plan, but I'll take it. So then we get the Chandra anyway, because there's almost nothing left. We still didn't hit it. Gosh, dang it. Does Torch the Tower actually get to kill something here? Your opponent's not doing anything, though. Why are you not doing anything? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are they holding on to here? But I guess we have flyers, so F it. I'm just going to make you keep playing this Haughty Djinn over again. Oh, we get the Chandra anyway, because we still have this other one that hasn't resolved yet. And there's only 3 cards left. So it almost doesn't even matter. Sure. Nah, that's not a thing I really want anymore. Excellent. Love to see that. Now we get the Chandra. Probably don't want to use either of these. Yeah, this is just one silly turn when it finally decides it's going to do its thing.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm just going to minus, but I'm going to make it like 3. And then if they try to protect it, we can bounce it too and just be a nuisance to the opponent. All right. Then I guess we're attacking. All right. This doesn't feel like a matchup we should be able to win, but maybe we just are. And Chandra is also going to let us target 2 things with this, which is super nice. Like, the thing is now they have to be proactive. Yeah, you got to do something here. Chart, of course. Sure. Probably doesn't change too much for us in the grand scheme of things. I am going to target. Chandra is going to use the other one to target the Monastery Mentor. Actually, I don't even do that. I just target Djinn twice. So even if one of them gets countered, then there's just no blocker in the way. Yeah, just decline. These others don't even matter. Because now we can attack Chandra, like, do all kinds of stuff. Sure. Alright, cool. That works for me. I'm going to say, first off, this is probably the toughest deck I've played in a while. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's very, very tough because you're having to manage how many, like, how you're wanting to draw cards, whether it's with Artist Talent, Bitter Reunion. Do you need to get a Brassus Tunnel Grinder flipped so you can get double triggers, right? Hey, thanks for the follow. Like, are you using Ill-Time Explosion just to draw, not even to discard potentially because you're just digging for something? Like, Season of Weaving was huge in this deck in multiple games, right? This was big. Just like in that last game where we're able to just, like, copy, and then just go off at, you know, with haste, right? So that's a thing. It's just like every part of the deck works. Only thing I wish it had more of was some actual damage to the face. So maybe we could take advantage of, like, artist talents or something. Terror of the Peaks, it's alright. It's cute. I get what it's trying to do. Like, if you have the mana and you land a Terror, then you could just, like, copy it with Season of Weaving a couple of times and in the game. So I get why it's there. But yeah, like, this is a deck that I think is actually pretty good. But I think it's also the type of deck that somebody could play and walk away thinking it's terrible. Because there's so many small lines to figure out and how to balance your hand size for different things and when you need to draw or when you need to use a counter. Like, there's a billion decisions every turn. And then the turn you go off, it's like, okay, now I got to stack all these different triggers and do all these things and make sure I don't deck myself, right? So I could totally see this being a deck that's deceiving, where it's much better than it plays for the average person because it is not easy to play. With that being said, if you choose to go for it and you think you're good enough, high side. I mean, it has a high ceiling. Really big rewards if you can pull it off. But this list is 2 Into the Flood Maw, 2 3 Steps Ahead, 1 Shock, 4 Torch the Tower, 2 Moment of Truth, 2 Artist Talent, 4 Bitter Reunion, 2 Fires of Victory, 3 Brassus Tunnel Grinder, 3 Ill-Timed Explosion, 1 Terror of the Peaks, 3 Season of Weaving, 4 Capricious Hellraiser, 3 Chandra Hope's Beacon, 2 Island, 5 Mountain, a Restless Spire, 3 Shivan Reef, 4 Spire Bluff Canal, 4 Thundering Falls, 2 Demolition Field, and 3 Fabled Passage. Yeah, this is a wild one. But this is more proof that there are a ton of things you can still play in Standard, right? People telling you can only play 1 or 2 types of decks, they're obviously not playing enough Standard because stuff like this is floating around. So yeah, just check out more stuff because I'm going to keep playing more of these wild decks, and there's a lot out there.